There we go. There we go. That was easy. Got one. Oh, that's a good one. Whew. If it is, it's a giant one. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing something that I have never done before. We are at this little spillway on the side of the road here, and this spot can be really good for holding redfish, trout, big croaker, but also a ton of bait fish gets up in here as well. I came here this morning and I had some live shrimp. I was just looking to see if there's any fish hanging out here. Super clear water out here today, and I was seeing a ton of fish cruising right over the wall of this spillway here, and it was a bunch of mullet. And so I ran back home and I got some snatch hooks, and today we're gonna try snatching mullet and taking them home and doing a little catch and cook. There's a big school of them right here in front of us. Back in the day, I know a lot of guys used to go out and throw cast nets and snatch mullet. We cannot throw the cast net here because there's a ton of rocks, ton of trash in the water, and I do not want to lose my big net. They're not cheap. So we got the snatch hook. We're gonna see what we can do. Never done a mullet catch and cook on the channel before. Never snatched mullet before. What's up, man? And so we're gonna see what we can make happen and snag us a few mullet here. They've been hanging out down inside the spillway here, but I did just see a big school of them go out there. So we're just gonna kind of keep an eye out for them, see if they come cruising by again, see what we can get into. If you are new to the channel, I do a ton of saltwater fishing, and if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you go smash that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, y'all, we got a snatch hook rigged up here. We're gonna toss it down in the spillway and see if we can't snag us some mullet. There we go, there we go. That was easy. Nice. There's some giant mullet in here. You ever snatched mullet before? It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm from Ohio.
Oh yeah? Not much mullet snatching up there. Yeah, so just use a snatch hook like this, big treble hook with a weight on it. Most guys will cast net them, but there's so much crap in here, hard to do that in here. You end up getting your net hung up. But
is that how you lost your bobber?
Somebody did, that wasn't me, but yeah, somebody lost one. All right, we got one. Let's see if the mullet are still hanging out here. I definitely spooked them. There we go. That might not be a mullet. If it is, that's a giant one. Holy crap. That one's huge. Oh, dude. Look at the size of that thing. You ever seen a mullet that big? Golly. Look at the size of that mullet right there. That is the biggest mullet I have ever seen. I thought I might have accidentally snagged a redfish or something the way it was fighting. But this is really cool. That one's gonna be delicious. We're gonna see if we can get us a few more. All right, I got those two mullet, and it seems like that car just lost a hubcap. And it just went in the water. I snagged those two mullet. There was a ton of them, and I think I spooked them. So I'm gonna come see if they're hanging out over this side of the bridge now. Got one. Got one. Oh, that's a good one. Whew. God, these things are fat. Holy crap. You see the hubcap come off that car?
We heard it. I was like, oh, there it goes. Did it make it down the water?
It did go in the water.
That thing's huge.
I know, this thing is massive. They are really good bait too, though, if you wanted to use them for bait. All right, y'all, another fat mullet right here This is an absolute blast. Like I said, I've never done this before. The only time I've ever snatched mullet was down in South Florida for the mullet run, trying to catch some small little bait size ones for the snook. But snacking these big ones is an absolute blast. If you're ever down here in Alabama or in Florida, it is legal to do. Super fun. They are decent eating. I've only had them one time, so this will only be the second time I've ever even eaten mullet, but they are good food as well. So give it a shot if you're down here, if you see a bunch of them, and really fun to catch. There's a big school of the mullet right here. Let's see if I can snatch one. They are very easily spooked, so this can be a little difficult sometimes. I was gonna fly my drone up earlier, see if I could get an aerial and show like how many mullet there really are hiding back here, because there's a ton. But because we're close to the airport, my drone would not even let me take off. Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh. This is so much fun, y'all. These fish fight so hard. Oh, got him. They are absolute tanks out here. So this water's super clear. What I'm gonna do now is stand up on this little railing so I can get a better view of this big school coming through. That looks like a school of some smaller mullet. Let's see if we can get one. Yeah, those are really small mullet there. I wonder, so when I was here this morning, they were so thick, it was crazy. I wonder if because the tide is going out and the sun's coming up, I wonder if they're just chilling in the deeper water. I don't know how well you can see through the GoPro, but there is a little bit of a sandbar here and it gets deeper on the back. So I'm just gonna pitch in that deeper water and see if maybe there's some just hanging out in there. Oh, got one. That's exactly what they're doing. That one swam right into me. Oh, that's a big croaker. Check that out. Nice croaker. Not exactly the target species there. Actually, that's not a croaker, is it? I don't think that's a croaker. Y'all comment down below, let me know. It is a drum species of some sort, but I'll go ahead and let this guy go. Not totally sure what it is. See ya, bud. All right. Back up here looking for this school of mullet again. All right, there's some right there. See if we can get them. Didn't get them on that one. They're not exactly the easiest thing to snag, but when you get them, they are fun to catch, that's for sure. If y'all have ever done some mullet snagging, comment down below, let me know. Let me know your favorite way to cook them. There's one. There's one. Got him that time. Come here. Oh, that's another one of that other fish. I'll let this guy go again. We're gonna wait for that big school to come back through. That way we quit snatching these fellas. I just got him in the tail, so he's gonna be fine. But no sense in snatching something we're not gonna keep. We're gonna wait a minute for that big school to come through. They've been coming in and stacking up in the spillway here. They were just spooked from catching those last few, so we're gonna let it chill out for a minute, see if they'll come stack back up right here. Go get us another one. All right, guys, we have made it back to the house now. About to clean up these giant mullet. They are absolutely massive. I did end up throwing a couple of them in the freezer that we're gonna use for some bait. And so we're just gonna clean 2 of them to eat, kind of just to do a taste test. I'm the only one in the family that has actually ever had mullet. I think we're gonna fry it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these guys and then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. We do clean these just like any other fish. Yeah. Looks like they're full of roe. Roe mullet.
What is roe mullet?
Roe is the eggs. Hello. Fish eggs. You want to eat fish eggs?
No. Are we gonna clean it?
Look at all that. That is all roe.
Ew. That's a lot of eggs.
Some people eat that. You want to eat that?
Do you want to? Try not to play the twin woman. My dad is cleaning the pig.
All right, our first fillet of mullet. Right there. The meat doesn't look too bad. The first time I had mullet, Knox, point it at me, please. First time I had mullet, I didn't really care for it too much. We'll see what the boys think about it. I have had roe before too, but I'm not too interested in eating the mullet roe tonight. If y'all eat the roe, y'all comment down below, let us know.
That was the roe good?
Not really.
We're gonna be able to see the roe on the other side too.
Alright, got our next fillet here.
No. Yes.
Boy, stop.
You hold it.
Alright. Got... My cameramen are not doing a very good job today. They're just kind of pointing at wherever they want. We got our mullet fillets here. We are going to soak these in some buttermilk overnight, fry them up tomorrow, see how it turns out. Alright guys, so we've had the mullet soaking in a little bit of milk, and I threw a little bit of hot sauce in there too. The mullet had a lot of a bloodline, which I wasn't necessarily expecting. So it's probably going to be a little bit fishy. Put it in the milk to try to help pull out some of that flavor. Kelton, you've never had mullet, right?
Yep.
You never have?
No.
Are you excited?
Yep.
You think you're going to like it?
Yep. Wait, no.
You don't think you are?
No, because you put hot sauce in it.
It's not going to be spicy though. We are going to fry this mullet. We got some oil already heating up over there.
Let me do it.
We got some Oak Grove Smokehouse fish fry. Not sure I've ever had this one.
Right here.
Alright. Toss that in the bowl.
Everything on it. All of it?
Mm-hmm. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. I got some yummy kale.
Alright, we're going to take the mullet out of the milk into the fish fry. That bloodline is thick. I'm not sure I'm too excited about this.
Why?
It's going to be very fishy, I think.
These might smell really good.
These fillets just didn't end up being, like, as big as the mullet were. The fillets weren't huge, so if I cut out all the bloodline, we would like hardly have anything left. I guess you just deal with it? I don't know. We about to find out.
Any more?
Nope. Get everything nice and covered up.
Like a little green bean.
A green bean. Alright, go wash your hands. We're going to let this oil finish heating up. Toss it down in the grease, fry it up. Do a little taste test and
Dad, you want me to do
see how it turns out.
Since I got my hands wet?
Use some soap, please. Alright guys, we got the oil heated up here. We're going to go ahead and put some of this mullet in the grease. Gently.
What will you mean at me?
Don't drop it in there hard.
What you?
Scoot over. Alright, first piece of mullet going in.
I'm out of it now. I was going to pop a lot.
Yeah, be careful, don't splash it.
Wait, do you just want to do those two and
You can
then?
put it all in there. Do not just drop, set it gently. Perfect.
Is there enough room?
Don't put your face on the top, please.
Oh,
Perfecto.
I think it's on that one. Do you have to flip?
Are you excited to try the mullet?
I'm so scared. Hi.
You are crazy. You like your mohawk or you want a mullet?
Do you see me? Do you see me?
Alright, the mullet is ready. It looks good and it smells good. We'll see if it tastes good. Yeah. We got Kinsley hanging out with us here today.
Hey.
We did say in the last Catch and Cook that we were going to tell everybody if we're having a boy or girl.
It is a girl!
That's another girl.
It's a boy!
Kinsley's going to have a little sister.
It's a
Are you
girl!
excited?
It's a girl!
Are you excited?
It's a girl!
You want a sister?
It's a girl! It's a girl! It's a girl!
Alright.
It's a girl!
Let's try the mullet. Calvin, I'm going to let you have the first bite.
No.
Come on.
I don't need to pick
Alright, Knox is going for the first bite.
I don't need to This one's pretty.
If you use enough ranch, you won't taste any of the fish. It's good? Alright, Knox says it's good.
Dad, I did take a bite.
We'll see. Let me just make sure it's not too spicy.
Not too spicy,
All right.
too hot.
Fresh mullet.
From the not too bad too.
It's not bad. It definitely has a little different flavor. I don't really know what that flavor is. It's definitely different.
Hi.
That batter definitely needs some salt. It's not salty at all. And definitely could use some more of that, but it's not terrible. It's definitely not my favorite by any means. But I mean, it's fine. I know a lot of people eat mullet.
I don't need the big bite.
Especially back in the day. I mean, I'm sure there's still a lot of people that eat mullet, but back in the day, I know that was definitely a huge thing, doing big fish fries with mullet. And of course, growing up in Nashville, we didn't do any of that, but cool to switch it up, do something different, try something new,
Not too bad.
and see what Kelton thinks about it.
Looks good for me. It doesn't bite for Mama.
What you think? Wee.
Did you work?
You forgot the pickles. I don't know what he's been watching, but he keeps saying you forgot the pickles.
You forgot the pickles! You got the pickles!
What's that from?
Pickle!
I didn't forget the pickles.
Pickle!
You want pickle?
Pickle!
I like pickles.
I'm the pickle master.
I don't know if this had anything to do with mullet, but what did you think of the fish? You liked it? You can have all of it. All in all, it wasn't bad. Again, not my favorite. I'm sure if the batter would have been a little bit better, obviously that kind of can mask some of that fish flavor. And maybe if there was a, I didn't really bleed them out, and so I'm sure that would have helped some, of course. And if I would have cut a little bit more of the bloodline out, probably be a little bit better as well. But I have always heard that most people either love mullet or hate mullet. They do have a distinct flavor. Don't know why that is or where that comes from or what that actual flavor is, but all in all, it was fine. I'm not going to be running back every week to snag a bunch of mullet for dinner, but if I was hungry, I'd eat it and wouldn't complain. So if y'all haven't tried it, give it a shot. Let me know down in the comments if you do eat mullet regularly or what's your favorite way to prepare mullet, and let me know down below. I did want to mention, a lot of you already know that cameraman Ron is in the hospital and is dealing with some health stuff right now. If I don't know all the details, I know his wife Sarah posted an update on his channel, the cameraman Ron channel. I'm gonna link that video down below so you can go check it out and see everything that's going on. I'm also gonna link down below his GoFundMe if you want to donate, just to kind of help the family out right now while he's dealing with all this. He is on a ventilator in the hospital. Definitely can use some prayers. So if you do want to donate, I'm gonna have that stuff linked down below. Make sure you keep him and his family in your prayers. Kelton, what do you think? 1 out of 10. How's the mullet?
100.
100? 100 out of 10. I don't know that we've ever cooked fish on this channel that he didn't like.
So
You like it all, don't you? At one point he said bluefish was his favorite, and bluefish is a pretty fishy fish. A fishy fish. He just likes fish. All kinds of fish. Not picky. He's picky about everything other than his fish. But hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you've never snatched mullet, go give it a try sometime if you find them snacked up. If you find them stacked up, they are really fun to snag and fight pretty hard, especially when they get that big. That one was a freaking tank. What?
If you that is so pretty hot.
Okay.
I forgot my word I should
Alright.
say.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll catch you all in the next one.
And peace! Peace you